So we are discussing about, dear students, domain and range of a function. So one question I have taken here: find the domain of real value function f of x equal to x under root x square minus 4. See, when we need to check what is the domain of the function, then we need to see what are the values of what are the values that x can take. No, so under square root, when an expression is given, always you have to say like this, that fx, the function is defined only when x square minus 4 is greater than or equal to 0. Means if this portion is 0 or greater than 0, then only square root of that whole thing can be calculated. Now, so it is only defined when x square minus 4 is greater than or equal to 0. It tells us that x plus 2 into x minus 2 should be greater than or equal to 0. It tells us that either x plus 2 and x minus 2 both should be negative or both should be positive, then only their product will be greater than 0. Just you think, if I multiply minus 5 with minus 6, product is 30, or if I multiply 5 with 6, the product is 30. Both are greater than 0 because both are negative or both are positive number. Think that way. That is when x plus 2 is less than or equal to 0 and x minus 2 is less than or equal to 0, then this will be greater than 0, product will be greater than 0. As I showed you here, if minus 5 you multiply with minus 6, product is 30, which is greater than 0. Or 5 if you multiply with 6, then also 30, which is greater than 0. So a positive number, greater than 0 or 0, you can get only when both these numbers are negative or both the numbers are positive. Think that way. If both these numbers are less than 0, then the product will be greater than 0. Or if both these numbers are greater than 0, then the product will be greater than 0. Or when x plus 2 is greater than or equal to 0 and x minus 2 also is greater than or equal to 0, that time this product will be greater than 0. From this, what you can say? That means x is less than, that is, from here we can say x is less than or equal to minus 2 and x is less than or equal to plus 2. When you combine both these sets, x less than minus 2, less than or equal to minus 2 and x less than or equal to plus 2, what does this line represent? For the time being, I am cancelling this line. Later on, we will write this line. Okay, students? I will write this line. Don't worry. But I want to clear from here what is the value of x that it indicates. X less than minus 2. When you think about the number line, x less than minus 2. Suppose minus 2 is here and plus 2 is here. When you say x less than or equal to minus 2, which portion we understand? We understand x less than minus 2 means the left hand side part of minus 2. Left hand side part of minus 2. When we say x less than plus 2, then we understand x less than or equal to plus 2 means we understand the left hand side of plus 2. Now you see, this also will be included. Then what is the addition now? Common portion of this x less than minus 2 and x less than plus 2. X less than plus 2 means that plus 2 and the left hand side of plus 2, this whole thing. And x less than minus 2 means minus 2 and left hand side of minus 2. The common portion is this portion which is below minus 2. So then when we will combine both these x less than minus 2 and x less than plus 2, it tells us that it is minus 2 and minus infinity, that side. This whole thing represent, that is, from this what you can say, that is x belongs to minus 2 including minus 2 and minus infinity, open bracket, because minus infinity is not a number, this side it is minus infinity. So minus 2 and that minus infinity, the whole set is represented by these two statements, x less than equal to minus 2 or x less than or equal to plus 2. Now let us think about the other point that I told you. If their product of this x plus 2 and x minus 2 should be greater than 0, both can be positive. If both are positive, then also product will be greater than 0. or both are negative. When both are negative, we realize that x is between -2 and minus infinity, including -2. If x plus 2 is greater than or equal to 0 and x minus 2 also is greater than or equal to 0, then also this statement, this product will be greater than 0. From this, what we can say, x is greater than or equal to -2 and x is greater than or equal to +2. Then when we understand by means of a line, just you it becomes very clear. I see x less than or greater than or equal to -2. Suppose -2 is here, then greater than -2 means this side, in this side, and x greater than 2 is here. Suppose greater than 2 means again from this side. Then what is the common part of x greater than -2 and x greater than 2? The common portion is this portion, okay, this portion. So that is which is x greater than 2. So from these two statements we understand that x is greater than 2, greater than or equal to 2. X is greater than or equal to 2, and that means starting from 2 to plus infinity, positive infinity. So we can say that is x belongs to 2, 2 is included to the positive infinity. So to positive infinity, this is open bracket. So now you see, students, we have got two sets of values which will be in the domain. One set of value is, therefore the domain is, domain of f is, one set of values is the previously that we got, that is -2 to minus infinity, and another set of values union, you take union, another set of values is +2 to infinity, +2 to infinity. This -2 to infinity, minus infinity to -2, we can write like this also, minus infinity, open bracket, then comma, -2, close bracket, union, +2 in close bracket, then infinity in open bracket, because infinity is just a what called idea only. So this is the set of values of domain. This is domain. Dear students, let us take this question. Find the range of this. Find the range of the function f of x is equal to under root 16 minus x square. So though the domain is not asked, but we need to check the domain. Okay, f of x is defined only when is defined, because whenever square root sign will be there, we'll have to check under the square root sign what is given. That should be greater than 0. That is our point. Okay, is defined only when under the square root sign what is there this time, 16 minus x square. This should be greater than 0. 16 minus x square should be greater than or equal to 0. 16 minus x square is greater than or equal to 0 means 4 plus x. 4 plus x into 4 minus x is greater than or equal to 0. It tells us two things. One is 4 minus x, this whole thing, 4 plus x, whole thing can be negative, and 4 minus x also is negative, means less than or equal to 0. Or it can represent also, or 4 plus x, the whole thing is greater than or equal to 0, means positive, and 4 plus x, 4 minus x also greater than or equal to 0. Because you see, I told you, when you multiply say minus 5 with minus 6, then the product will be 30, positive. Or if you multiply 5 with 6, then also it is 30. That is, if two negative numbers we multiply, it is positive. Or if we multiply two positive numbers, then only it is positive. So we are thinking that way. If both this expression, this factor and this factor, if both are negative, means less than 0, then the product will be positive. Or if both are positive, then the product will be also positive. Their product will be positive. So there are two cases that will arise here now. So this thing gives us that x is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to minus 4. And this thing gives us that x is greater than or equal to plus 4. It tells us that x is not between minus 4 and plus 4, because you see this tells that take the left hand side of minus 4, means this side. This tells take the right hand side of plus 4, 4 and then from here any value if you take here, what it will be, this will this result be greater than 0? Think, suppose I take 5, because after 4 5 comes, here 5 square is 25, 16 minus 5 is 16 minus 25 is minus 9. Will it be greater than 0? No, it will not satisfy. Then if to the left hand side of minus 4, from there if we pick any number, say minus 5 I take, minus 5 for x, minus 5 square will give 25, 16 minus 25 is again minus 9, which is not greater than 0. That means this part of the set and this set will not satisfy our condition. That is, domain cannot be this one and this one. So that is x, if it is less than minus 4 and if x if it is greater than plus 4 will not satisfy this 1. Say it is 1, satisfy 1. Then let us see from here if we get values whether that will satisfy or not. This tells us that x is greater than or equal to minus 4, and this tells us that x is less than plus 4, x is less than or equal to plus 4. Now if we look at the values which will be defined by these two inequations, just you see, suppose this is the set of real numbers and minus 4 is here and plus 4 is here. X which is greater than minus 4, just you think, greater than minus 4 is this one. Say here minus 3 is there. If I put here minus 3 square will be what? 9. 16 minus 9 is positive number, 7. If I take here 3 also, suppose 3 less than 4, 3 also will give us 9. 16 minus 9 is 7, positive number, greater than 0. That means all the numbers which will be lying between minus 4 and plus 4, they will be able to satisfy this equation, inequation. Means if it is after 4, you have already seen after 4 means greater than 4, it will not satisfy, and less than minus 4 also will not satisfy. But if it is greater than minus 4 or equal to minus 4 and less than plus 4 or equal to 4, then this portion will satisfy the inequation, our given inequation. This is the inequation. Now this will be satisfied only when x is greater than minus 4 and less than plus 4. So that is what we will say like this. That is x lies between minus 4 and plus 4. So therefore domain of f is the set between minus 4 and plus 4. Okay, this will not be in the domain, because we have checked there nicely that it will not satisfy this one. Got the idea? Now we came to know that what is domain. That means our x values are lying between minus 4 and plus 4, including minus 4 and plus 4. This is the domain. Now let us think about the range of this function. Again, y equal to under root 16 minus x square. From minus 4 if you take values, because the domain is what? Domain is from minus 4 to plus 4, including minus 4 and plus 4. Including this minus 4 and plus 4, any value you can take for the domain. So just you think, if you take here minus 4, what will be the first value of y that you will get? 0. And if you take here plus 4, then also it will be 0. When you take minus 4 and plus 4, the result is 0. That means y its lowest value will be, because lowest value in the domain is minus 4. So that means the lowest value of y will be 0. And the greatest value can be 4, because if it is 0, think if it is 0, because between minus 4 and plus 4, 0 is there. If we take 0 here, it will be 4. So that means here, since domain is minus 4 to plus 4, including minus 4 and plus 4, Therefore, smallest value of y will be equal to 0, and greatest value will be 4, because if x is 0, then y will be 4. So now you see, therefore the range of the function f will be from 0 to 4, including 0 and 4, from 0 to 4 in close bracket. So this is the range of the function. Understood, students? Another way also is there. You can express the x in terms of y, as I told you in previous some questions. I told you, means y is given like this: under root 16 minus x square, square both side, y square equal to 16 minus x square, x square equal to 16 minus y square, x is equal to under root 16 minus y square. Now if we take y value here, then you will get corresponding x values. Then what value y can take? Because x will be between minus 4 and plus 4. If y is 0, think about that. If y is minus 4, then x will be 0. Yes, it is 0 is there. If y is say plus 4, then it will be 0. So if it is minus 4, then also it will be 0. So that means we can think about the values of y, because y cannot be greater than 4, and y cannot be less than minus 4 also. Because if we take greater than 4, here it says that y lies between minus 4 and plus 4. Greater than 4 means it will be greater than, it will be negative. That will not be defined. So this x is defined only when 16 minus y square will be greater than or equal to 0. So it tells us that y lies between minus 4 and plus 4. But since value of x is minus 4, that is, here also you can say y lies between minus 4 and plus 4. But since the value of x itself is minus 4, then y value will start from 0 only, because starting value of x is minus 4. X is starting value of domain is minus 4, greatest value is plus 4. So that means the lowest value of y will be 0. That's why the domain in the range, it will be 0 to 4. Is it clear, students? We can proceed there too also. This part is not necessary if you have written already. If you have written this one, then again one more statement you have to write. Okay? Let us take this question, students. Find the domain of under root f of x equal to under root a square minus x square, where a is greater than 0. For the domain, as you know, it is square root function, square root of a square minus x square. This under root, this whole thing should be greater than 0 or equal to 0. So is defined only when a square minus x square is greater than or equal to 0. So from here what you can say, a plus x into a minus x should represent greater than or equal to 0. So that is either both are negative or both are positive. So what you can say here, a plus x greater than equal to 0 and a minus x greater than or equal to 0. It tells us x is greater than or equal to minus a and x is less than or equal to plus a. So greater than or equal to minus a and less than or equal to plus a. Suppose this is a, this is minus a, this is plus a. So if it is greater than or equal to minus a, that means this side we are talking about, and if it is less than or equal to a, we are talking about this side. That is, the portion between minus a and plus a will be the common portion. No, this common portion is the domain for this function. So therefore the domain is the x which lies between minus a and plus a, or you can say minus a comma a in close bracket. This is the domain of the function.